Hola a todos, aquí Tori 22080, continuamos con Broken Age. En el capítulo anterior habíamos conseguido escapar de la luna y nos chocamos a la hora de salir con la nave de Jopipa, de Alex, y nos están atacando a saco. O sea que vamos a ver qué podemos hacer para salir de esta.
Alex's pyramid really looks like it's going to melt down soon.
You can unravel me like a sweater, but
Hey, mind if I...
Oh, please don't touch those. I control all the ship's systems from here.
I just wanted to...
Blow up the ship, because that's one of the things you can do there.
Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Never mind.
the nav scarf is
Vale, a ver qué tengo que
But I
hacer.
can take manual control of the ship.
not when I am.
Hey, mind if I...
Oh, please don't touch those.
No.
I control all the ship's
No me deja
systems
hacer
from here.
nada.
I just wanted to...
Blow up the ship, because that's one of the things you can do there.
Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Never mind.
That's ridiculous!
Vale, pues
Well, who...
The rules were
vamos a movernos. Buah, esta todo que da pena, ¿sabes?
Oh no! Little girl, what have I put you through? It looks like all your little wires got knocked out. Poor thing. Stick with me. I'll make it right.
A ver.
It looks like all your little wires got knocked out.
Oh, se nota que tengo que pillar cables.
Huh. This door must have jammed shut in the collision.
¿Dónde hay cables? ¿Dónde hay cables? Oh. Vale, cae y...
Looks like some sort of video game.
Murió en la de la bomba, me parece. Ay.
This scrap wire might come in handy if I wanted to repair something.
LOL.
Marikai, where are you? What caused that explosion?
Sorry. Wrong number. How do I turn this off?
You? What's happened to Marikai?
He hasn't landed yet?
You. Violent abomination.
What?
I'm starting to see why Marikai was so taken with you.
¿Me está tirando los tejos?
Stop shooting at us and let us go.
You're a terrorist, and you will face justice. Plus, we still need you, Vella.
What?
What do you need me for?
To true the formation in our bloodline.
¿Te quieres tener hijo conmigo?
Is truing the formation as creepy as it sounds?
We nurtured and disciplined our bloodline for hundreds of years, removing impurities, and built the plague dam to keep them out forever. Unfortunately, it turns out that some of those impurities were necessary. So, as we have become refined, we've also become somewhat delicate. We are a house made out of fine crystal, but we still need rocks and clay for the
Está
foundation.
grilladísimo, ¿sabes?
That's where you come in.
So, you just need a blood sample from me or something?
Oh, Vella, this isn't a simple matter of chromosomes. Those we could synthesize. We need the whole picture.
¿Para
Your
qué?
environment, your psyche, your very being.
What?
Our processing extracts it all.
Sounds like you wanna put me in a blender.
The rendering process ends your short first life, but grants you immortality through the lives of future Marunians.
Gross.
Yo, jamón.
Why did you use the boy?
Because even our wisest bloodline ministers cannot discern the precise combination of impurities that will make us whole. But at a certain age, a young man, when raised outside of Loruna, has instincts for these things. Adventure, heroism, conquest. His youthful lusts are sacred to us.
I knew I was going to regret talking to you. So, what will happen to Shay?
He was going to return to Loruna and be celebrated as a hero for the rest of his life. But when you downed his ship, you sealed his fate.
Wow.
Now, he has seen too much.
Vamos a enterarnos de la historia.
Why
Es
do
un
you
rollo,
pretend
pero...
these ships are in space?
Several of our first parent teams, upon witnessing the Badlands, succumbed to their pull and settled there forever. Obviously, the frightening visuals drove them mad. So now, we protect them.
Your system is gross, one-sided, and it hurts people. And you don't even need it. Tear down this plague dam and build a bridge over this gorge. Let people interact in a natural way.
I would think you're charmingly naive, if what you were saying wasn't so horrific and disgusting.
If you're so weak and fragile, maybe we should just rise up and get rid of you.
Oh. We talked that fight right out of you long ago. Isn't that right, Zelavina?
Come
What?
on, let's get this good time over
What?
with.
Lavina!
What?
Please, excuse me. I need to go end your entire way of doing things.
You'll never.
A tomar por culo. No era, bueno, no era la abuela, era una que estaba por ahí que decía que había visto no sé cuánto y no quería decir la edad que tenía. What? A ver. Esto con esto.
It's a short section of scrap wire.
¿No puedo usar esto con esto? Vale, primero era azul. Aquí se ve un tinte azul. Segundo creo que era amarillo.
I'll wire this end here. Other end goes here.
El tercero creo que era rojo.
Ah,
Oh, sí.
there's the old gal I know.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Ya tengo bien. Hay que salir de aquí, hay que moverse. Y quieren acabar con Shay también. Vamos a hablar con Hola.
My friend Alex is flying that other ship. It came from Shellmount.
Great, well, it's in our way.
Shay was in Shellmount when I saw him. If he met Alex there, he could very well be on that ship. And maybe your husband, for that matter.
Well, if any of us want to get out of here alive, we need to get away from this wall.
Can't you go around them?
The Space Weaver has control of the ship while he executes his woven path.
El tejedor
So
espacial.
by the book, he'll never deviate from his path. Not even to go around that ship.
Do you think the other ship has the same navigation problem?
They probably do. Oh, this is bad.
Hay que cambiar los sistemas de navegación.
Can't we just push them out of the way?
We're trying to, but so are they.
Mog jam.
Estás como...
Maybe you should get off this ship. It's me they want.
You think they'd let me get away now? I've seen too much. And I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna go try to figure out a solution.
Okay, I'll
Vale,
keep trying
hay
to reason with this
que
idiot.
entrar en razón al tejedor espacial.
Honestly.
We're doomed.
Vamos a por el tejedor espacial. Tejedor espacial. Por aquí.
Mogs. Just when you think you've taken care of them all, another one shows up. Guess I'd better eliminate these two before they breed.
Vamos a ver.
Hey, you're steering the ship, right? Can you get us out of here?
I am but the leader of the pack. The ship controls itself.
You won't budge a little to the left or right? We'll die if you don't.
Well, now I'm just full of anxiety. How does that help?
Well, go around it then. We're under fire.
I would love to, Captain Volta. But you know once the path is woven, the ship...
I wonder, if I messed with this navigation scarf some more, would it get us out of this jam?
What do you mean, some more?
Oh, I meant, for the first time.
Claro, porque modificamos la ruta.
No. The scarf has already been fed into the navigation system. It will heed no lit nor pearl till we reach that destination. But please, don't touch it. That's
No
a
lo
very
toques.
sensitive part of the system. It's out of my
A
control.
ver.
He said don't touch it. It's very sensitive.
We are going to get blown to bits.
Surely the ship's
Toca,
shields
toca.
will protect us.
There are no ships.
He said don't touch it. It's very sensitive.
Excuse me. What protocol calls for the disposal of our...
There is no protocol for this situation. This is...
No, I think the Space Weaver would feel it.
My advice is to just sit back and enjoy the trip.
A good knife is handy to have around. Even when...
Toca, toca.
Don't touch that. It's very sensitive and ticklish.
Like, how ticklish?
That information is given out on a need-to-know basis. Even if it were in
Hay que hacer algo, hay que hacer algo aquí, pero
navigational smartness is a slip.
no lo sabemos, ¿sabes? Me deja tocar los cables.
Don't touch that. It's very sensitive and ticklish.
Like, how ticklish?
That information is given out on a need-to-know basis.
Vale, tiene que haber alguna manera de cambiar los cables
I am about to come down there and unplug you.
You
o algo.
unravel me like a sweater, but it will change the coursework.
Looks like...
No.
The nav scarf has been deployed.
No.
Alex's pyramid really looks like it's going to melt down soon. I sure hope he has an escape plan. Let's hope that big open window makes for better reception. Darn, didn't hit anything.
What the? How did that... Vella, her hot-headedness is gonna get us all killed. It's already too hot to touch. I'm gonna have to kill the circuit in the power room. Stay here. There are some, legacy features of the ship down below that can be unpredictable.
Vale.
How'd this thing get set again?
Oh, come on! We were this close to a real meltdown. Quit being such a fraidy cat, Alex.
Vale, a ver. Y están atacándonos. No creo que pueda hacer nada.
Didn't work that time.
Tengo...
Rats. This one's not opening either. Rats.
Pues no puedo
This
hacer
one's not
nada.
opening either.
Tiene que ser de un lado o de otro. Pero como he hecho mover aquí a Alex.
Shooting. You said this was your home.
People, this is just some sort of misunderstanding. I've been gone 300 years. Give them a break, okay? As soon as I figure out the hailing frequency, I'll tell them who I am, and we'll all be laughing about this.
I hope you're right, Alex.
Algo hola, ¿sabes?
Hey, I didn't know our little electrical genius could dance.
Yeah, I just moved some wires around her
What?
back and she started dancing.
Huh.
Pues a lo mejor este movimiento le hace cosquillas, ¿sabes?
Everybody there?
I'm not sure, but I'll bet he could be doing something more helpful to our current situation.
Like what?
I don't know, actually.
When you don't know what to do and you can't make cupcakes, then I feel like dancing is the next most logical course of action.
Cómo me gusta la hermana, de verdad, ¿no? Cómo me
I'm
gusta la
not
hermana.
sure, but I'll bet he could be doing...
No, tengo que buscar algo para que me lo dé.
Just to go over it one more time. You guys are totally clear that I wasn't kidnapping maidens on purpose, right?
Yes, yes, we know, Shay. It's a lot to take in. But I think we get the general picture.
We'll give you a pass for now. But when I see my sister again, she better back up your story.
Tiene más mala leche el abuelo que el padre.
I see you got your cane back.
Bueno, a ver. Esto.
Looks like someone soldered these parts in place.
Ah, their casings must have melted together in the heat. Now I couldn't take them apart if I wanted to. Trust me, if a girl ever asks you to make her a death ray, say no.
Bueno, tengo este y tengo este.
This apparatus doesn't look like it can take much more heat.
A ver, el abuelo, la madre, el padre.
You guys just sit tight.
No. Y a
Please
ver.
answer.
¿Y esto?
It's a robot charging station. At least that's what I used it for.
¿Puedo hablar con Ojo Pipa? ¿Con Alex?
Hey, Alex, maybe Vella is trying to overheat the death ray on purpose.
What possible purpose could she have in burning us all to death?
Well, I'm sure she's doing it for some reason.
Why? You've never even met her.
Just a hunch, I guess.
Okay, I'm starting to like him. A little.
Ella tendrá sus razones. Otro logro, vamos abajo. Por ahí estaba el padre, creo. Chin, chin, chin.
Oh, hey, son.
Dad! What are you doing here?
Just patching up a few more holes. Seems like every time I fix one... Oh, gotta go.
Vale, tengo el padre por aquí.
Hey, Dad! Need any help?
Well, yeah. If you could get the ship out of this dangerous location, that would help.
I was hoping you'd add an easier job for me, but okay.
Vale, a ver qué tenemos por aquí. Tenemos un libro aquí. Tenemos un sitio aquí a la izquierda y un sitio aquí a la derecha. Vamos a ver este libro.
Looks like part of the old ship controls. There's a decayed old
Y hemos llegado a la
log.
conclusión de que es la misma nave la que nos está mintiendo. Mañana vamos a intentar aterrizar en uno de esos planetas hostiles que por lo que sabemos hasta ahora quizás no lo sea. Vale, yo me voy a hacer una foto de esto porque esto tiene pinta de clave. Y me voy a hacer una foto con el móvil. Porque tiene pinta de contraseña. Aquí lo tengo sacado. Por el simbolito de la izquierda. Me recuerdan a cuando puse al muñecazo, ¿sabes? ¡Oh!
Dad? Did you see something?
What? Another breach?
No, not exactly.
Oh, good. Because I have enough to worry about up here.
Vamos por aquí.
Whoa!
LOL.
Hello. Are you guys from the old ship? Have you been down here 300 years? All alone? Whoa. So, would you mind if I just scooted by into the...
LOL.
Hey, okay, alright. You don't want me in there. Okay. That's cool. I got other stuff to do.
Tengo que llegar ahí seguro, pero esto no me va a dejar. Y no tengo nada más que la cuchara. No. Creo que necesito al bailongo, ¿sabes?
Whoa. It's a music morgue.
Una tumba musical.
Such a shame. This is what happens when you don't take care of your instruments for 300 years.
Vale.
Hey, looks like a radio. Like a broken radio.
Y si cojo la radio y la mezclo con él.
I don't think that would get this radio working.
No, espérate.
I've only used this button. I wish I knew
No,
how to fix this radio.
con esto.
Don't see anything there I want to eat.
No.
Still sounds drummy. It says, Alexander, honey, if you always put your drum mallet back where it goes, you'll always know where it is. Should have listened to your mother, Alex.
Vale, aquí va el
Someone stole
mazo.
the drum mallet. I could have really made some noise with that thing.
Tengo el arpa, tengo...
This harp's still kind of intact. Maybe with the right musician it could still sound great.
Voy a ver el bailongo. Hola con él.
Hey, Alex?
Not now, Shay. I need to get through to someone who can get us out of this mess.
Hablar con alguien. ¿Te vale esto? Espérate.
Hello? Hello?
A ver.
Anybody there? Oh, hey, my old radio. Too bad it's so old and busted. We could have used that to get in touch with someone in Loruna. Rats.
¿Y esto?
I've only used this button. I can just push it.
This is the Dandelion Cruiser Malaruna.
I've only used this
No.
button. I
A
can
ver.
just push it. I've only used this button.
No.
I can just push it.
Si uso esto con esto.
Oh, hey, my old radio. Too
No.
bad it's so old and busted. We could have used that to get in touch with someone in Loruna. Rats.
Pues habrá que arreglar esto. Y vamos a hablar con... Si hago esto con esto.
Hey, little hexicompi. You still have some electrical geniusness deep in there somewhere?
Sorry. She's all about the rhythm now. Hey!
Well, look at that.
Guay.
His tinkering must be wired in on a deeper level. And he's already done. Still, better
¡Oh!
come with me.
Es una caña.
Aw.
Bueno, ahora sí. Oh, mira cómo mola el hexicompi. Ojo. Pa' aquí.
Mayday, Mayday. How did you get that old thing working? Never mind. Let me have it. I can use it to call Loruna and straighten out this mess once and for all.
Se habla.
Hello?
Hey, Alex?
Not now, Shay. I need to get through to someone who can get us out of this mess.
Tengo el hexicompi. Vamos a probar abajo. Oh, me gusta la hermana. Espera que me acabo de dar cuenta un momento. Fijaros aquí esto. Esto parece las locas aquellas que iban de ciegas. Cómo mola el traje. Vale, aquí también me he fijado, aquí pone algo musical y aquí potencia. Vamos a... ¿Y si yo hago esto y os pongo el bailongo con vosotros? LOL. LOL.
Wow, I really like you. Maybe a little too much. I'd better not leave you here with them.
¿Me vais a dejar pasar a eso?
Hey,
No.
what gives? I thought we were friends now. I guess it's just my little hexicompi like, not me.
Y si mando el hexicompi para allá.
Hey,
No.
what gives? I thought we were friends now. I guess it's just my little hexipal they like, not me.
Vamos a probar otra cosa. Si pongo al hexicompi...
Oh, hey.
¡Oh!
That's a weird way to play the drums.
No. No. El siguiente paso es lógico.
I think we're in range, but nothing's happening. Must be getting interference from the outer hull. Need to find a clearer shot.
Si la hago así.
If only use this button, I can just push it. If only use this button.
Ah.
If only use this button, I can just. Wow, they really like my little hexipal.
No, 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 no. No.
I think we're in range, but nothing's happening. Must be getting interference from the outer hull. Need to find a clearer shot.
Sí, a ver.
If only use this button, I can just push it.
Oh.
If only use this button, I can just push it. Hey, Dad! Need any help?
Well, yeah. If you could get the ship out of this dangerous location, that would help.
I was hoping you'd add an easier job for me, but okay.
Oh. No.
I think if I picked this book up, it would disintegrate.
Vale. El siguiente paso es lógico, pues yo no lo veo tan lógico, ¿sabes? Yo no lo veo tan lógico. Porque no me acuerdo bien cómo era, ¿sabes?
These shouldn't be connected.
Hostia, espérate, vale. Ahora vámonos.
Hello?
He's all juiced up now, but I guess a little top off couldn't hurt.
A ver.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Vale. El tema es...
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, wow. It's so
Bueno, ahora no me acuerdo, ¿sabes?
talking to a person finally.
Buah,
Try this pattern.
me voy a tirar un montón de tiempo.
Yeah, I can hold.
No. No.
Shouldn't be too long now.
Vale.
Sorry, but I had to take your friend away. He was needed for an important purpose.
That's what they said about
Vale,
the
lo
system.
siguiente creo que es... así, vale, lo siguiente creo que es... Arreglando esto tengo que poner la combinación de...
Yes, hi, this is Alex.
De aquí. Que no es ni una de estas, vamos a probar aquí.
That's what I meant. At least he's got more wires now.
No, más cables, ¿no?
Alright.
Vale, tengo uno bien. Tengo bien. Y ahora vamos a probar. Este está bien. Ahora habría que hacer que el siguiente sea de aquí. Vamos a probar aquí.
Here goes nothing.
Vamos a ver cómo ha quedado. No. Vale, vamos a ver. En vez de hacia aquí, hacia aquí. Vale, voy a poner a este aquí. Vale, sí. Esto está bien. Y entonces estoy mirando la foto que me hice. Debería de ser de aquí a aquí. Creo que sí. Vamos a ver. Vale, ya lo tengo. Arpa. Vamos corriendo para abajo. Venga, vamos para allá. Y aquí.
Well, that looks right at least. He's actually pretty good. I think I'll let him play for a while.
Vale, se quedan aquí. Y puedo irme para allá. Y tocamos esto.
What?
What?
Hey, this switch is just an old drum mallet. I hope the engine's not just an old tuba.
Vale, vámonos aquí. Y había un sitio en la pared que ponía...
Hey, that thing's still pretty loud. Hey, that thing's still pretty loud. I'll clean up the instruments after. I don't want to hit that. Hey, that thing's still pretty loud.
¿Y si utilizo esto?
I think we're in range, but nothing's happening. Must be getting interference from the outer hull. I need to find a clearer shot.
No sé si... ¿Y si le doy el mazo al padre? Y si vamos arriba y hablamos con...
Hey, Alex? Not now, Shay. I need to get through to someone who can get us out of this mess.
Bueno, vamos a hacer una cosa. Voy a dejarlo aquí porque llevamos ya una media horita. Por lo menos he puesto a los hexicompis a bailar y a tocar con el arpa. Tengo un mazo. Tengo un comunicador. No sé lo que hay que hacer. Pero bueno, iremos probando, iremos consiguiéndolo en el próximo capítulo. Creo que falta poco para acabar el juego. Pero a ver qué nos espera el destino. Un placer estar con todos vosotros aquí en este capítulo de Broken Age. Nos veremos muy pronto, gente.